Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 23rd of March 2024. So let's start and see that what are the things we can learn from this day and what are the things we can add into our notebooks. So before we start, these are the topics I got covered for you in this session and we will discuss each and everything about them related to the current affairs. So the topics are like this. So first of all, I've got some international news, national news, banking and finance news, defense news, science and technology news, sports news, important days, ranks and reports, awards and recognitions, appointment and resignations. And at last, I will summarize all the things for all of you related to them. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect and lecture property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. First news that we today have with us is Simon Harris, Ireland's youngest PM in the making. So Ireland is a particular country that you can see adjacent to the British Isle and just in parallel with the British island. And if you talk about Ireland, so the capital is Dublin. And Simon Harris has emerged as the sole candidate to become the Ireland's next prime minister. At 37 years old, he is set to become the youngest prime minister in Ireland's history. His candidacy follows the unexpected departure of Leo Varadkar. Harris's leadership comes at a critical time for Fine Gael party, facing challenges from Sinn Féin in the upcoming general election. So remember, Simon Harris is almost ready to become the youngest PM in Ireland. Last year, we got the youngest PM in France also, and that was Gabriel Attal. And apart from that, the president of France is obviously Emmanuel Macron. And if we talk about the recent developments of being the prime minister or the president, so recently the first female president was um, Sheinbaum, Claudia Sheinbaum. She is from Mexico and she is the first female president of Mexico. Recently, Donald Trump won the elections of US president and has set to become the 47th US president. And apart from them, recently Kais Saied has become the second term president of Tunisia. Apart from that, Mohammad Yunus recently has appointed as the interim prime minister of Bangladesh after Sheikh Hasina fled. And for the third time, Mr. Narendra Modi has become the PM of India for 2024 to 2029, 18th Lok Sabha. CBI Europol signed working arrangement for cooperative relations. So CBI, that is Central Bureau of Investigation, and Europol have signed a working arrangement. Agreement aims to combat crime and foster cooperations between the two agencies. Collaboration highlights the importance of global partnership in addressing transnational crime. It is expected to enhance effectiveness of both agencies in tackling modern day challenges. So do remember that CBI and Europol signs the working arrangement for cooperative relations. What is CBI? That is the Central Bureau of Investigation, and particularly it is the statutory body that particularly works towards particularly creating the department thinking of investigation in India, and termly it is working under the central government. So basically, CBI and Europol are signing together for cooperative relations. Prabowo Subianto elected as the new president of Indonesia. So recently, Indonesian Defense Minister Prabowo Subianto has been elected as the new president of Indonesia through general election. Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world, and it exists. You can find this country in the Southeast Asia, just north of Australia. And if you talk about Indonesia, so now the newly elected president is Prabowo Subianto. He is scheduled to become the eighth president of Indonesia in October 2024, replacing Joko Widodo. Prabowo Subianto was victorious in the February 2024 presidential election with 58.6% of total vote. He has described as the right-wing nationalist and has previously run for president three times. So remember the name Prabowo Subianto has been elected as the new president of Indonesia. And just two news back, I just talked about the recent developments and newly appointed or elected people all around the world. Was just want to add one more thing. Starmer. He has also become the new Prime Minister of UK, replacing Rishi Sunak. He is from Labour's party. Grid India granted Mini Ratna Category 1 status by Ministry of Power. So, Grid Control of India Limited has been designated as the Mini Ratna Category 1 central public sector enterprise by the Ministry of Power, Government of India. So, if we talk about the Grid Control of India Limited, it has been designated as the Mini Ratna Category 1 central public sector enterprise. And recently, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has also become the Maharatna company, and total number of Maharatna has now become 14. Established in 2009, Grid India oversees seamless operations of the Indian power system. It manages all India synchronous grid, one of the world's largest and most complex power system, through 5 regional load dispatch centers and a national load dispatch center. Grid India facilitate efficient power transfer within the and across regions, enabling transnational power exchanges with a focus on reliability, economy, and sustainability. So do remember that Grid India granted Mini Ratna Category 1 status by Ministry of Power. RBI issues omnibus framework for recognizing SROs for regulated entities. So on March 21, 2024, the Reserve Bank of India finalizes the omnibus framework for recognizing self-regulatory organization for regulated entities of the RBI. RBI is the highest regulatory body of banking in India, and particularly it works with the Regulating Act of 1949, and it was established in 1934. Framework sets general standards like objective, responsibility, eligibility, governance, application, procedure for all recognized SROs by RBI. Specific guidelines related to the number of SROs and membership will be provided separately by relevant Reserve Bank departments for each sectoral SRO. RBI announced a financial literacy adathon for postgraduate students, extending the submission deadline to April 15, 2024. So RBI issues omnibus framework for recognizing SROs for regulated entities. DBS Bank India announced $250 million lending support for startups and new economy companies. So DBS Bank India has announced a $250 million lending commitment for new age startups and new economy companies. Initiative aligns with the bank's vision of fostering innovation and entrepreneurship in India. DBS Bank India offer holistic support through advanced digital expertise, Asian connectivity, and ecosystem partnership. Bank utilizes sophisticated risk assessment framework combining traditional metrics and modern analytical tools to ensure tailored banking solution. So do remember the DBS Bank India announced $250 million lending support for startups and new economic companies. SBI Card and Titan launched Titan SBI Card. So SBI Card and Payment Service Limited has collaborated with Titan Company Limited to introduce the co-branded Titan SBI Card. The card offers exclusive benefits such as cashbacks, Titan gift vouchers, reward points totaling over rupees 2 lakh per annum. Cardholders enjoy 5% cashback on purchase from MIA, Karat Lane, and Zoya, and receive Titan gift voucher worth 3% to office spend at Tanishq stores. Card aims to provide seamless and rewarding shopping experience for customers. RBI imposes monetary penalty on TMB and DCB Bank for rule violation. So RBI is the highest regulatory body of banking we know, and if it found any bank to be involved in any kind of irregularities or any kind of non-compliance of the regulations and violations of the guide or the rule book of RBI. So RBI has the power to impose penalties. So remember this just one thing, that imposing penalty does not mean that the bank is bankrupt or something. So Reserve Bank of India has imposed monetary penalties on Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank Limited and DZB Bank Limited for non-compliance with certain directions issued by RBI. RBI imposed a penalty of rupees 1 crore 31 lakh 80,000 on TMB for non-compliance with RBI directions on interest rate on advances and central repository of information on large credits. Revision in reporting. RBI imposed a penalty of rupees 63 lakh 60,000 on DZB Bank for non-compliance with RBI directions on interest rates on advances. These penalties were imposed in exercise of provisions of Section 47A, Clause 1, Subclause C, read with Section 46, Clause 4, Subclause I of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. So, as I said, that if any bank is found to be in violation or the compliance with the guidelines of the RBI Regulation Act, then the penalties will be imposed. MCX JFX inked a memorandum for knowledge sharing and regional development. So, Multi Commodity Exchange of India Limited and Jakarta Future Exchange entered into a memorandum of understanding to bolster collaboration in key areas. MOU will contribute to the advancement of both marketplaces through knowledge sharing, research, education, training, awareness, creation, and market development initiatives. MOU was signed by P.S. Reddy, MD CEO of MCX, and Stephanus Paulus Liumteng, President Director of JFX. These collaborations signs a milestone in enhancing opportunities for traders in both countries' derivative markets. So remember, MCX and JFX inked a memorandum for knowledge sharing and regional development. HDFC Bank closes US dollar 1.15 billion stake sale in education finance arm HDFC Credila. So recently, the HDFC Bank sold its stake in HDFC Credila, its education finance arm, for rupees 9,553 crore to a private equity firm, BPEA Equity and Chris Capital. The sale was a regulatory requirement before the merger of Housing Development Finance Corporation with HDFC Bank. Sale was announced in June 2023. HDFC Credila focus on providing education loans to students. So do remember that HDFC Bank has closed US dollar 1.15 billion stake sale in education finance arm HDFC Credila. Yes Bank partners with IOA for Paris Olympics 2024, named official banking partner for Team India. So Yes Bank partnered with Indian Olympic Association, has been named the official banking partner for Team India for the upcoming Paris Olympics 2024. Just to add to your memory, last year in 2023, during the Hangzhou Asian tournament or Asian particular Olympics, the particular Indian contingent was sponsored by Amul. So remember that point as well. So Yes Bank has partnered with the Indian Olympic Association for Paris Olympics 2024, named official banking partner for Team India. Collaboration was announced during an event at Yes Bank headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Yes Bank launched the campaign Milkar Jeetenge, Together We Win for Indian Olympic team. The bank also launched a special saving account, Yes Glory, specially designed for Indian Olympic athletes, offering exclusive benefits to both the athletes and their immediate families. So do remember that Yes Bank partners with IOA for Paris Olympics 2024. AU-KUS partnership to build Australia's SSN AU-KUS submarines. So the United States, the United Kingdom and Australia have established the AU-KUS partnership. The collaboration aims to enhance the trilateral security and construction nuclear-powered submarines for the Royal Australian Navy. The agreement marks significant advancement in defense cooperation among the three nations. It underscores the commitment to bolstering regional security and technology innovation. So all the students who are basically learning current affairs, remember this point, very important, that a partnership has been developed between Australia, United Kingdom and United States to build Australia's SSN AU-KUS submarines. So basically the submarines will be developed in the collaboration to enhance the trilateral security and construct nuclear powered submarine for the Royal Australian Navy. So for that purpose, these three countries are coming together, which are Australia, United States, and UK, that is United Kingdom. US surgeons perform first pig to human kidney transplant. So if we talk about the surgeons at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston have successfully performed the first pig to human kidney transplant. 62-year-old man with end stage renal disease received a kidney from the genetically modified pig. This groundbreaking procedure is being closely monitored for a long-term results. Dr. Jim Kim, Director of Kidney and Pancreas Transplantation at the USC Transplant Institute, emphasized the significance of this milestone. So, do you remember the first kind of kidney transplant was done from a pig to a human, and this was done in the Massachusetts General Hospital. Tech Mahindra, IBM collaborate to drive digital adoption. So Tech Mahindra and IBM have launched a synergy launch in Singapore. The initiative aims to accelerate digital adoption for enterprises across the Asia Pacific region. Collaboration seeks to leverage next-gen technologies to drive innovation. It offers unique solutions to various industries, enhancing their digital transformation efforts. So do remember that Tech Mahindra, IBM collaborate to drive digital adoption. Gaia telescope discovers two ancient streams of stars Shiv and Shakti. So the European Space Agency, Gaia Space Telescope. So Gaia, remember that Gaia Space Telescope is of Europe Space Agency. And if we talk about the James Webb Space Telescope, then that is related to NASA. Have discovered two ancient streams of stars named Shiva and Shakti. The discovery was led by Khyati Malhan of the Max Planck Institute of Astronomy in Germany. The finding significantly enhances our understanding of the Milky Way's origin. The stream provide valuable insights into the galaxy formation and evolution. So do remember that Gaia telescope discovers two ancient streams of star Shiv and Shakti. Remember that is very important for all. MNRE issues guidelines to set up green hydrogen hubs in India. So Ministry of New and Renewable Energy notified the scheme guidelines for establishing hydrogen hubs in India under National Green Hydrogen Mission. The scheme will offer support to develop core infrastructure at hydrogen hubs for common services including storage and transportation facilities for green hydrogen and its derivatives. Budgetary outlay for the scheme is rupees 200 crore till the financial year 2025-2026. At least two green hydrogen hubs will be established with the central finance assistance of up to rupees 100 crore each to support the core infrastructure. So do remember, MNRE issued guidelines to set up green hydrogen hubs in India. What is MNRE? That is the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. CAG signs the memorandum with IIT Delhi on artificial intelligence. So the CAG, Comptroller Auditor General of India, now has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Indian Institute of Technology. So particularly CAG, that comes under Article 148, and they have signed a memorandum with the Indian Institute of Technology Delhi on artificial intelligence. The MOU was signed in the presence of CAG Girish Chandra Murmu. At that time, the CAG was Girish Chandra Murmu. Under this MOU, CAG and IIT Delhi will partner in four key areas: the use of AI in audits of AI system, capacity building, and knowledge sharing. Auditors will use AI to analyze massive amounts of data with unprecedented speed and precision, allowing them to more accurately identify trends, abnormalities, and possible risks. And to add to this, recently CAG has also collaborated with Saudi Arabia, and particularly this collaboration was between the CAG of India and the auditor of Saudi Arabia, so that particularly transparency can be created between the two nations. So for that purpose, CAG has also particularly did this thing. CSIR NIST signs the memorandum with VSSC to scale up advanced materials for space missions. So, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. The memorandum aims to scale up research and delivery of strategically advanced materials for India's space program. VSSC and the NIIST will work together for delivery of advanced materials such as engineered alloys, coatings, and functional materials. Research areas will include near net shaping and advanced manufacturing, smart coating, hydrogen gas storage, and material for electronic and magnetic applications. So, do remember that CSIR, that is the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, has signed a memorandum with the National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology with the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Sharad Kamal to be Indian flag bearer at Paris Olympics. So, is table tennis player Sharad Kamal? Remember the name. He is related to tennis because this question would come into your exam. That Sharad Kamal, the sports personality who particularly carried the flag during the Paris Olympics opening ceremony, is from which sports? So, Sharad Kamal is from table tennis. Will be Indian team flag bearer for the Paris 2024 Olympics. The announcement was made by the Indian Olympic Association. Kamal ranked world number 88 has won that national table tennis championship a record 10 times. He has also claimed 13 medals at the Commonwealth Games and 2 medals at the Asian Games. So do remember his name. His name was Sharad Kamal. Sathiyan Gana Neshkaran create history at World WTT Feeder Beirut 2024. So Indian paddler Jay Sathiyan, remember his name, has now become the first Indian to win the men's single trophy at WTT Feeder Series event. He achieved this historic feat in Beirut, Lebanon. Sathiyan triumphed over compatriot Manav Thakkar with 3-1 victory in the final. This win marks significant milestone in Indian table tennis history. So remember two names now. One is Sharad Kamal. He will be the flag bearer of India in the Olympics, and he's from table tennis. And another one is the G Sathiyan. He is also from table tennis, and he created history at WTT Feeder Beirut, and first Indian to win the men's single trophy. He defeated Manav Thakkar in the finals. World Meteorological Day. So World Meteorological Day is celebrated annually on 23rd of March. Meteorology is the study of weather and atmospheric phenomena. So do not confuse it with the study of meteors and asteroids and all that. It is the study of atmosphere and weather phenomena. So World Meteorological Day is observed on 23rd March. The day marks the establishment of World Meteorological Organization in 1950. The WMO is a specialized agency of the United States. The theme for World Meteorological Day is at the front line of climate action. This year, the COP29 is also going to be held in Azerbaijan in Baku, and the G21 summit or G20 summit is going to be held in Brazil. World Tuberculosis Day. So World TB Day is observed annually on 24th March. It falls on Sunday, 24th March this year. TB is an infectious disease caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis, mainly affecting the lungs. The theme for World TB Day is Yes, We Can End TB. So remember World Tuberculosis Day 2024. The particular theme is Yes, We Can End TB, and this year particularly it falls on 24th of March. International Day for the Right to the Truth. So International Day for the Right to the Truth concerning gross human rights violation and for the dignity of victims is observed annually on 24th March. This day honors the memory of victims of severe human rights violations. It promotes the importance of the rights to truth and justice. The observance underscores the need for accountability and transparency. So remember that International Day for the Right to the Truth is also falling on 24th of March. World Poetry Day is on 21st March. So United Nations World Poetry Day is annually observed across the globe on 21st March, aligning with the World Navroz Day and linguistic diversity through poetic expression across cultures and languages. The day aimed to renew the part of poetry and promote the practice of reading, writing, publishing, and teaching poetry. 21st March 2024 marks the 25th edition of World Poetry Day. 2024 theme of the World Poetry Day is Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. So do remember World Poetry Day 21st March is being observed. World Down Syndrome Day. So 21st March is particularly Navroz Day, World Poetry Day, and World Down Syndrome Day. So United Nations World Down Syndrome Day annually observed across the globe on 21st March to raise awareness regarding the public awareness of Down syndrome and advocate for the right inclusion and well-being of the people with Down syndrome. 21st March marks the observance of the 13th WDSD. The theme is And the Stereotypes. The blue and yellow awareness ribbon represents Down syndrome. So remember, World Down Syndrome Day is on 21st March. Global Trade Overview 2023-2024 Outlook. So the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development has released the Global Trade Update Report. Report outlines the state of global trade in 2023 and projections for 2024. Despite a 3% dip in global trade to $31 trillion in 2023, a rebound is expected in 2024. Report highlights the impact of geopolitical uncertainties and logistical challenges on global trade. So remember the Global Trade Overview 2023-2024 Outlook Report, and under this the Conference on Trade and Development Report has been released, and it has shown that there is a 3% dip in global trade, and we know the reason. The reasons are different type of disputes that are arising and being triggered for the last some years. Beena Agrawal and James Boyce awarded the first Global Inequality Research Award. So Beena Agrawal and James Boyce have been awarded the first Global Inequality Research Award. They are recognized for their contribution to understanding social and environmental inequalities. Beena Agrawal and James Boyce awarded the first Global Inequality Research Award. Beena and the laureates will present their work at conference in Paris in the fall and spring of 2024. These conferences are organized in conjunction with Sciences PO's Social Ecological Transition SET initiative. So remember, Beena Agrawal and James Boyce awarded first Global Inequality Research Award. Aviation Week Laureates Award was given to ISRO for Chandrayaan 3. So Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has received the prestigious Aviation Week Laureates Award. The award recognizes ISRO's remarkable achievement in the Chandrayaan 3 mission. Chandrayaan 3 mission was launched in 2000, was reached on Moon in 2023 on 23rd of August, and particularly it was a mission that is a pioneer mission on reaching the south pole of the Moon. And in that category, India has become the first nation all around the world. Recently, China has also launched the Chang'e E6 mission on the same site of Moon. And this mission is one step ahead because they are trying to collect the samples from the south pole of the Moon and bring back them to Earth. Sri Priya Ranganathan, Deputy Ambassador at the Indian Embassy in the US, accepted the award on behalf of ISRO. This accolade highlights ISRO's contribution to space exploration and technology. So do remember, Aviation Week Laureates Award was given to ISRO for Chandrayaan 3. Noted poet and author Prabha Verma selected for Saraswati Samman. So renowned Malayalam poet and author Prabha Verma has been named the recipient of Saraswati Samman for his poetic work titled Rudra Satvikam. He is the 33rd recipient of Saraswati Samman, which is annually presented by KK Birla Foundation. This becomes the first Malayalam work to win the award after 12 years, and Malayalam poetess Sugatha Kumari winning in 2012. Rudra Satvikam was published in 2022 by DZ Books and deals with the perennial conflict between power and politics, individuals and state, art and power. So remember, noted poet and author Prabha Verma selected for Saraswati Samman 2023, and he's a Malayalam poet. Govind Dholakia appointed the new chairman of Surat Diamond Bourse. So Govind Dholakia appointed as the new chairman of Surat Diamond Bourse. He succeeds Vallabhbhai Patel Lakhani, who resigned from his position. Dholakia is the owner of SRK Diamonds and the members of the SDB Advisory Committee. His appointment was unanimously decided by SDB core committee members. So remember the name Govind Dholakia, appointed new chairman of Surat Diamond Bourse. Appointment of Mariam Mamain Matthew as DNPA chairperson. So Mariam Mamain Matthew, CEO of Manorama Online, has been appointed as the chairperson of Digital News Publisher Association. Her term will start on 1st April 2024 and will last for 2 years. She succeeds Tanmay Maheshwari, Managing Director of Amar Ujala. Matthew leadership is expected to drive the association initiative forward. So remember the name, appointment of Mariam Mami Matthew as the DNPA chairman. Matham Venkata Rao elected as the chairman of IBA. So Matham Venkata Rao, MV Rao, CEO MD of CBI, Central Bank of India, was elected the chairman of Indian Bank Association. Remember his name. His name is very important, especially for the banking exam students. He succeeds Atul Kumar Goyal, MD CEO of PNB, who served as the chairman of IBA. Dinesh Kumar Khara, chairman of the SBI, has been re-elected as one of the 3 deputy chairmen of IBA. Shanti Lal Jain, MD CEO of Indian Bank, and N. Kama Kodi, MD CEO of City Union Bank, elected as the other 2 deputy chairmen of IBA. So Matham Venkata Rao elected as the chairman of IBA for 2023-2024. Kiran Rijiju took additional charge as the Union Minister of Food Processing Industries. So on 20th March, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju, Minister of Earth Science, was given additional charge of Ministry of Food Processing Industry, following the resignation of Pashupati Kumar Paras. Kiran Rijiju is representing Arunachal West constituency in the current 17th Lok Sabha. The Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister is Mr. Pema Khandu. He was the Union Minister of State, independent charge of Youth Affairs and Sports, and Minister of State of Minority Affairs, May 2019 to July 2021. He served as the Union Minister of Law and Justice from July 2021 to May 2023. So remember, Kiran Rijiju has been given the additional charge of food processing industries. Mohammad Mustafa named as the Prime Minister of Palestinian Authority. So Palestinian President Mohammed Abbas has appointed Mohammad Mustafa as the Prime Minister of Palestinian Authority, officially known as the State of Palestine. He succeeds Mohammad Satteh, who resigned from the post in February 2024 due to development related to the Israel conflicts in Gaza, started on 7th of October 2023. Mustafa has been serving as a senior economic affairs advisor to President Abbas since 2005. He has previously served as a deputy PM and Minister of National Economy for the State of Palestine from 2013 to 2014. So remember, Mohammad Mustafa named as the Prime Minister of Palestinian Authority. Let's summarize what we have learned. So Simon Harris, Ireland's youngest PM in the making. CBI Europol signs work agreement for cooperative relations. Prabowo Subianto elected as the new president of Indonesia. Grid India granted Mini Ratna Category 1 status by Ministry of Power. RBI issues omnibus framework for recognizing SROs for regulated entities. DBS Bank India announced $250 million lending support for startups and new economic companies. SBI Card and Titan launches Titan SBI Card. RBI imposes monetary penalty on TMB and DCB Bank for rule violations. MCX JFX inked an MOU for knowledge sharing and regional development. HDFC Bank closes $1.15 billion stake sale in education finance arm HDFC Credila Yes Bank partner with IOA for Paris Olympics, named official banking partner for Team India. AUKUS partnership to build Australia's SSN AUKUS submarines. US surgeon perform first pig to human kidney transplant. Tech Mahindra IBM collaborate to drive digital adoption. Gaia telescope discovers two ancient streams of stars, Shiv and Shakti. MNRE issues guidelines to set up green hydrogen hubs in India. KEG signs MOU with IIT Delhi on artificial intelligence. CSIR and IIST signs memorandum with VSSC to scale up advanced material for space missions. Sharat Kamal to be the Indian flag bearer at Paris Olympics. Sathyan Ganasekaran create history at WTT feeder Beirut. World Meteorological Day 2024, Tuberculosis Day, International Day for the Rights to the Truth, Poetry Day March 21, World Down Syndrome Day March 21. Global Trade Overview 2023-2024 Outlook, UNC TAD Report. Beena Agarwal James Boyce awarded first Global Inequality Research Award. Aviation Week Laureate Award was given to ISRO's for Chandrayaan 3. Noted poet and author Prabha Verma selected for Saraswati Samman. Govind Dholakia appointed new chairman of Surat Diamond Boards. Appointment of Mariam Mamain Matthew as DNPA chairperson. Matham Venkata Rao elected as the chairman of IBA. Kiran Rijiju took additional charge of Union Ministry of Food Processing and Industry. Mohammad Mustafa named as the Prime Minister of Palestinian Authority. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of things have been added into your notebooks and your general knowledge things. And we will meet once again in next session in which we will discuss some more current affairs, some more knowledgeable facts. And till the time we meet, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.